So these are the parts to replace the fork on the Widewheel 2019. And this is also a cover for all this damage. First thing we're going to be doing is what? Disconnecting the power. And then
we're going to take, I think it's a 2.5 Allen wrench. I'm going to take the left and the right cover off. Again.
So the first thing we're doing is taking off those sides. And using what kind of an Allen? What size is that?
I think it's 2.5.
Alright.
I'll have 2.5 millimeter. I'm going to have to double check again.
So after that 2, you're going to use a 4 to take those off, right?
Yeah, these 5. These 4, you don't technically have to take them off. You just have to loosen them. And then this is the set screw for the handlebars.
And that's it. You don't got to take the whole thing apart, because otherwise you'll lose this little latch here. It'll pop off, and you gotta go looking for it.
And then just give this a whack.
Just like that.
So we'll do take the motor off next. I think it's the 18 mil.
Alright, so this is the part that's all broken. So we're going to replace that. Next, you're going to have to take off those, right?
Yeah.
So those on both
so
sides.
So this one, you have to get an extra 4 mil, because you need 2 of them, 1 on each side.
There you
Otherwise
go.
It won't come
It's going to keep turning on you.
Do it.
So you got to do both.
There's 4 2.5 bolts. This one here,
and these
and
3.
These 3, and then this will all just pop off.
All right. So after you remove all 4 of those screws, then the front fender will come off, just like that. And there you go.
So this is actually supposed to be attached here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. So you see, that's the damaged one. And this is the new one. No good? Good. And you gotta slide that one in. That's it. Then you put the fender back on. Reapply those 4 screws with a 2.5 Allen. Okay, so it's just reverse order. Then you put the 4 screws in here for the fender, then you put the 2 Allen screws on the side.
I think I'll just do 1.
Oh, you got just 1 out?
I don't think one of them stays in there.
Oh, one of them stays in. Okay. And that's a number 4 Allen. So one's just to hold this side. This is the side that actually screws in. So note to self, make sure you have a nice bright light if you're driving in the dark so you can watch all the bumps. Here we go. And you got that ring. And you got two little washers. Start over.
Yeah.
So you got our ring, goes into the neck, and you got a couple of washers. So you got a ring and a washer that goes inside there. You got. So after you put that ring and the washer on and the gasket, then you're gonna put the handlebars back on. Tighten up these four and the one in the middle. So after you tighten those four and the center one back again, all you gotta do is plug in your front motor back. You should be good to go. Make sure the two arrows match up. Should be an arrow on both sides. There you go.
All right.
This guy should be back on the road.